I wanted to give a update on the Christmas lights. So excuse the leaf blower in the background, it's a neighbor, and just let that go. So we tested all the lights, the C7s, the C9s. There are some minis, like there's some mini net lighting that goes out and some just mini LED strands that go around, say the lamppost, or not the lamppost, the mailbox, and the net ones go on that bush there. So we got not much done, but it was kind of one of those things that had about an hour to kill the other day, and I used that hour wisely and did these bushes after doing the yard with leaf blowing and whatnot. And then you can see that roadie right there. There's two sets of C9s on there. Now the interesting thing is that roadie was tiny. That was a transplant. Maybe 10 years ago, it was teeny tiny. Like you couldn't even put a set of lights on it. It was like I don't know if you say spawn's the right word, coming off of a much larger one which doesn't exist on the property anymore. And I planted it not having ever done something like that, or transplanted it from the backyard to the front yard. And now it needs two sets of lights. So I'm pretty proud of that, considering I don't have a lot of experience doing that kind of thing. So I said that this one here will get some net lighting on it, just because if you put regular strands of lights on it, they just sink and fall down. That tree there, I do wrap the trunks with, depending, really use C7s for that. I've done C9s, but C7s make sense. This, I used to be able to step over when it was so small. Now it probably needs 5 sets, easily or so. And it's gonna get to a point where I'm gonna need a ladder, if not now. And that's just a sample of what we have yet to do. I always joke and say the yard is my canvas for Christmas. Inflatables, lawn stake lights. So get a good look now, because there's nothing here, blank canvas to work with. We even branch out into that circle across the street and wrap those trees, put some net lightings on that rock in the center there. My son wanted to decorate the basketball hoop, but we haven't done that. And that's just, again, that's not everything. That's just to give you a visual of what we have to do. And what I'll also say with putting these on, because as you saw, if you watched the part 1 where we're testing the lights, these are not all LEDs, right? They're retrofit LEDs. And as the incandescents, I've been retrofitting as the incandescents go. I prefer incandescent. Before we get into that debate, I prefer them, but the problem is when you have so many sets of lights, you kind of have to compromise on the electricity standpoint. And I've maximized, for the most part, what I could do from an electricity standpoint. And when we go to wire this stuff up, is there's no extension cords out here yet. That's last, because of all the leaf blowing that still needs to happen. You can see there's still quite a bit of leaves. But by the end of November, we'll be good. And so typically what I do is treating these like they're all incandescent. I only connect 3 sets. I do not connect the 4th. Then I start a new line, which is a pain because I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I have 6 sets on this side, and then probably 6 on the other side. So you have to run a cord somewhere in between where I split it off. It's just from experience. However, as I retrofit these with LEDs, I probably could stretch that and now connect 4. I haven't done it yet. In the circle on those trees, I have C9 retrofit LEDs all the way around. I buy them from 1000bulbs.com. I buy the stringers, I buy the retro bags of the LED lights, and I just basically make my own sets. I do 100% LED in that circle. Again, I have a concern about running so much electricity that I have to kind of do it somewhere. And they look pretty good. This year, when I went to reorder more bulbs, they now make opaque type LEDs that mimic the solid glass incandescent. I haven't used them yet, so I'll be curious if they look more vintage, which I'm hoping for. We'll see. All right, so that is just another small step in the overall enormous project ahead of us, and we'll keep you updated, and thanks for watching.